Hey everyone, welcome to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith, and this is
Pat McDonald, and we're here to begin our gameplay of Fog of Love.
If you'd like to learn how to play this game, we have a full tutorial, and I'll put a link to it in the description below. But here, we're in the process of creating our characters.
Right, we've already got our traits selected.
Yes, we have 3 of them selected. Mine are secret. Pep doesn't know mine, I don't know his. And now it's time to pick our occupations.
All right, let's take a look here.
All right. And keep in mind, the characters that you create are not, they're not meant to represent yourself. So I'm not creating Rodney Smith.
No, Pep 2.0.
You're creating Pep 2.0. I'm not sure if that's different enough, but we'll go with... You've already picked your occupation.
I did.
Oh, I've just been talking too much. Okay, I am going to... okay, I've picked one as well, and we reveal...
Bing! I am a firefighter.
Firefighter. That's an exciting line of work. And a dangerous one. I am a doctor. So we're both kind of in the life-saving field here. All right. Next, we have to pick our features.
Oh, yes.
So we pre-dealt 5 features to each of us. But this is where it gets interesting, because I'm going to be picking 3 features for you, and you're going to be picking 3 features for me. These are the things that first attracted us to one another.
Now, do we do these simultaneously as well?
Well, you'll go first. Well, it depends on who the first player is, actually.
Who's the first player?
The person who recently blew a kiss.
It's me!
Okay, so you are the first player. Go ahead.
All right. I'm a strong guy. I'm a firefighter.
Sure you are.
So I think I legally have to be able to lift a certain amount of weight over my head.
Yes.
So I appreciate strength.
Okay.
And although you're a doctor, you don't really need to. You have really strong arms.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
I've received a character feature here of strong arms. Thanks for noticing that.
Yeah.
Well, I work out. I like to stay in good health. I'm a doctor. I understand the risks of poor health. Well, I'll tell you something. One of the things I really liked about you, this is a subtle thing, but as a doctor, my pager's going off all the time. Do people still have pagers? Do doctors still have pagers?
I think, no.
No? Okay.
I think I think you just page their cell phones.
Cell phones.
Yeah.
However technology works. I'm an old man, okay?
Oh, they might. I don't know.
Cell phones ringing all the time. I'm always on call. What I appreciated when I saw you is you had an old cell phone. And that makes me think you're not someone who's constantly on their phone, constantly texting and tweeting, and I won't be getting tons of messages from you, which I need a little break from that in my life.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, obviously, doctor, you're used to having to wear a uniform, but when you're not in uniform, I find you are very well dressed.
Oh, yes, yeah. Both on the job and off the job. Pretty sharp, thank you. Thanks for noticing that. I do take a certain pride in my appearance. Well, one of the things that I noticed about you that I found appealing. Oh, you know what? Being a doctor, I'm quite aware of health concerns and issues. And I look for subtle signs that people take care of themselves, because I have enough people to take care of in my life. I liked your soft skin. Makes me think that you're, keeping it moisturized, lotion. You're someone who takes care of yourself.
Well, when you're around fire a lot, your skin tends to dry out,
Right.
so you really have to moisturize.
Right.
Me,
Yes.
the last thing I noticed about you, it's a little embarrassing. If I didn't have to say it in public, I wouldn't. But I noticed you have hairy armpits, and that's... I don't know, it gets me going. I like it.
Well, I'm glad, because I'm pretty sensitive about that. I'm glad to see it's not a turn-off for you.
No, and I thought as a doctor you might have to shave or keep it fairly trimmed.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm one of those very natural doctors, natural path. Okay, well, listen, the last thing I just wanted to comment on you, it's also kind of maybe a silly thing, but I'm a little bit adverse to piercings. I don't like nose piercings and eye piercings and all that stuff. All I see there is infections waiting to happen.
Oh, yes.
But I do like certain kind of piercings. You have piercing eyes. Your eyes are just so...
I thought that was going somewhere else.
You got an eye piercing between the eyeball.
Oh.
No, I just love those piercing eyes. They're just so striking. Okay, not those piercing eyes. All right, so now we've each picked the features for each other, and these come with a couple of bonuses, potentially, because they're going to adjust the sphere. So let's go to the table here and see how that works.
Let's do it.
Well, Pep, I'll get started here because as a doctor and with hairy armpits and strong arms, all these have the same symbols on them pointing down on sensitivity. So apparently I'm pretty thick-skinned. You have to be as a doctor, and quite literally with my strong arms, I guess I have some pretty thick skin.
At least some thick muscles.
That's right. And the well-dressed aspect means I have an up arrow in discipline.
Again, makes sense as a doctor.
I think so. Now what about you?
As a firefighter, I also have down 1 in sensitivity.
Yeah, it does refer to being calm, which I imagine you have to be under pressure.
I'm very calm. I have my piercing eyes as well, which means that I have a bit of a rough side to me. To counteract my roughness, I do have soft skin, which shows I'm fair.
And I'm most curious to see how that old flip phone you carry around is going to affect your personality.
Well, what it does is it drops my curiosity down, because you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat. I don't need none of that new technology.
All right, well, we've set things up on the table here, but now we need to set things up in our minds a little bit. We have to give our characters a name, and then share just a little bit about ourselves as well. My name is David L. Fink.
Okay.
My friends call me DL for short. Or Dr. Fink. They also call me Dr. Fink because I'm a doctor, and that doctor is important. I worked for that.
Yeah, you worked for that doctorate.
What about you?
Do doctors actually have a doctorate? Do they have a doctorate in medicine,
They
right?
have a PhD, right?
I think so.
I would think DL would know this.
Yeah, I'm sure
But he
DL would
doesn't.
know. And I'd probably know a lot more about fire than I actually do. I just know
Probably.
it's hot and it hurts when you touch it.
It's true. Well, what's your name? Hot fire guy?
Ooh, I'm hot fire guy.
I was referring
Can
to
I
the
just-
temperature.
I might just go with that name. I'm
Fire guy?
No, I was gonna go with Mark.
Okay, Mark.
Swanson.
You seem like you're unsure about your last name, Mark.
I didn't know we were doing last names. I thought we only had to prepare a first
Are you
name.
keeping something from me already? Okay, Mark
No.
Swanson.
And I don't have a lot of friends. I usually don't get out. I'm working a lot.
Really?
And I'm on call, so I don't like to go into social situations. So,
Well, you might.
but I came to this one.
I was going to say you might be playing it down a little bit because you were invited to a party that I know you came to. Because
Yeah.
that's the name of the scenario. We have Sunday morning date, and it says here that you meet at a friend's party and fall in love instantly. One of you leaves early, but before you split, you probably left early.
I left early. I got called in.
That's right. Get called away. You agree to meet the day after on a Sunday morning date. So that brings us to chapter 1 of this scenario.
So where should we go?
Good question.
You met through a friend yesterday. Today, you're going on your first date. How do you suggest starting the day?
Okay, so this is going to give us both a choice that we have to make. So let's bring you guys to the table and you can see what they are. All right, so one of the options that we see here is the classic restaurant date. We could choose to get a fabulous lunch and lots of sit-down time to really talk and get to know each other.
Or we could sing karaoke, do a lot of silly serenades, and electrify the room with our favorite songs. It's a great way to avoid awkward silences.
Or we can pretend to be tourists, go sightseeing and share our impressions as we enjoy attractions in each other's company. And you can see below that if we both choose the same thing, we'll both get 14 happiness. But if we don't match, we only get 10. So using our chips, we each make our own private choice about this. I've made mine.
I've made mine as well. And remember, everyone, we're picking what our character would want, not what we'd want.
Exactly. So let's reveal and see what our characters chose.
Ooh, different.
Oh, we did go differently. See, I don't want to go to a restaurant because there's too many chances for someone to choke on their food and suddenly our date gets broken up, I get called into action. Same with singing karaoke. Get a bunch of drunk people probably. Again, probably going to need to help someone. What I'm saying is, as a doctor, I don't want to help people. That sounds like what I'm saying.
That sounds like where you're going with this.
I just not on a date is what I'm trying to say. I thought as a tourist, we could just kind of blend in, be strangers.
Insensitive doctor, I get it.
What about you? What was your reasoning here?
I just basically, I don't really know how to deal with people, so it feels like that's the stereotypical date. Like I'm supposed to go
Okay.
to lunch and talk.
Right.
The other ones sound, I don't know, too much like things people who are already dating would be doing.
Gotcha. Well, either way, this means we didn't match and we only go up 10 happiness each. So this will go all the way around 9 and then go to 10. So you put one in the center to represent that. Well, we're off to a rocky start here. We couldn't quite agree on what to do for the first date. I don't know if we ended up at a restaurant or went as tourists, but I guess we'll leave that up to you because you get to go first.
Oh.
What scene are you picking for us next?
Well, actually, I don't think I'm going to be picking a scene at all. Because instead, I'm playing a secret.
Secrets already in our relationship.
I think it's basically, it's something that I've kept from you, but you don't know that I have a secret.
I suppose. It's pretty early on.
Yeah.
If you're going to keep a secret, then maybe this is the time to do it.
Yeah, this
Maybe?
is an important secret. I thought I've been keeping it secret since I met you, so I have to keep it secret as our relationship
right.
starts too.
Oh boy.
And
Well,
so I
that's-
need to draw a new card to replace that.
So actually, okay, I'm really going to be setting the first scene then, unless I play a secret.
Yes.
Okay. Well, all right, I've got something for you here. As long as I'm singing, there's a bellhop in my brain that's ringing, making a crazy ding-dong. And if this band... Don't just stare there. I'm singing.
I'm really impressed that you just pulled this out of nowhere.
I'm doing a love song in public. So it says the player has to sing, and if I do that, I go up on one of the tracks. I'm actually going up on the extroversion track.
Oh, any track you want?
No, specifically on the extroversion track.
Okay.
But now, in response to this glorious song, you have to make a choice. So we'll go back to the table. You and everyone else can see what your choices are.
So I have a few choices here. I could say, it's nice, but this is embarrassing. Don't make a scene. Or I could join you in singing, making it a duet. And lastly, I could listen and forget everything about time and space, even missing an important appointment.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious what the right answer is here, Mark.
That's right, I should join you in singing your song.
I didn't expect that. Okay. So you've chosen the second option, and what is that going to give you?
That would allow me to swap in the equals partner destiny card if it were in my discard pile.
Which it isn't.
And it gives you +1 heart.
And your burst of song makes you go up in extroversion as well. All right, so now I'll draw up to get my hand back to 5. And Mark, it's over to you. Can I just compliment you first of all on your singing voice? I didn't expect you to jump in like that. That was really.
Oh, I didn't expect you, and I didn't expect you in general. You make me feel just a way that I've never felt before. Just being around you gives me butterflies.
Okay, you've played butterflies here. So what is this offering to me?
Hopefully not real ones. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, that's a medical condition I wouldn't know how to treat. But Mark, this is also a pretty strong expression of affection so early in our relationship here. I'm not sure how I feel about this. And that's represented here by this both choose option, because you're going to be picking what you want me to have as a reaction, and I'm going to be picking what my actual reaction is, right?
Right.
So I might be saying, oh, that is the most wonderful thing anyone's ever said to me ever. Or something a little more muted. That's so nice of you to say. Or, you're unbelievably charming. Let me kiss you. Okay, so we both secretly made our choices.
Yes, indeed.
And it's time to reveal them. I'll go first. And look, I don't want to overwhelm you here. I don't normally have this reaction on a first date, but wow, you are unbelievably charming. I just got to kiss you.
Oh, well, I do like that. I actually thought you were going to say B.
So you reject my kiss. You were looking for a calmer response than that.
No, I'll accept it anyway.
Okay.
But it's just not what I wanted. It's not what I expected.
And this means we didn't match, so we don't get the match bonus shown here at the bottom.
But we do get the bonuses on the side.
This will result in me going up on extroversion.
And I'll be going down in sensitivity.
All right, so we'll mark these on the board with our tokens, and you'll get a new scene.
Yes.
And I have to pick one of these to play. This is a little embarrassing, but we went out shopping, and I really liked the gold watch that we saw there, but I forgot my wallet with me.
Oh.
So I was just hoping, just a small loan, maybe you could pay for this. I mean, it's just an inexpensive gold watch is all. Would you mind just loaning me quickly a few $100s for that? Maybe close to $1,000?
Wow.
Let's see what your options are. So one choice you have here, Mark, is to go, no problem. How about that bracelet too? I hope this won't ruin me. That's assuming you have loads of cash on you. The other option is you can go, looking very well overwhelmed. Okay, so kind of a reluctant payment. Or I can lend you some money with interest.
So no matter what, I'm getting this watch for you.
Yeah, I'm getting the watch. Come on, I'm a doctor. I'm good for it. You don't have to worry about that.
Well, as you said, you're good for it, so I am going to select C. I'll give you the money, but I'd like a little extra back later.
You think I'm good for the interest? Wow. Well, I have to admit, it was pretty upfront for me to ask for all that money. I can't quite blame you, Mark.
You can pay me back with more of those kisses.
Oh, brother. Well, look, you're going to go up on the discipline, and you're going to go down on the gentleness track. I also noticed from this choice you made, I'm going to be losing a point of happiness. Well, I kind of thought this would be a nice opportunity for you to make a grand gesture. But I kind of tarnished it a little bit there, Mark, honestly.
Well,
interest.
You got money.
Brother. Well, I'll be hanging on to it, believe me. No more fancy dates for you.
Back to me now?
Yeah, it's back to you.
All right, I'm going to play another secret.
What? Another secret? Well, now my suspicion's up. Now I'm getting a little bit concerned here.
It's a secret. You don't know that I have
can
it.
tell something's up. Something's weird. I can see it in those piercing eyes of yours. So, draw another card.
Draw another card.
You know what? I'm done here. I'm done. I need to get some help.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the relationship was over.
Not over yet.
It's like, Rodney, you can't end the game early.
No. I'm going to turn things over to you guys. I'm going to show you what scenes I have in my hand. Give you some help dealing with this Mark Swanson character here. Let me know what scene we should play. And you can do that in the comments below. And if you like what someone says, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like it, propose your own suggestion. Maybe that will get the most votes. But whichever one does, that's what we'll come back and do. But until the next episode, thanks for watching. And we have to pick on an occupation. Sorry.
Dr. Suck!
Hey everyone, welcome to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith, and this is
Pat McDonald. But today, I don't know what we're doing. Fog of Love. Fog of Love, that's what we're doing.
But today. Is it my butt you're attracted to? Is that
No.
Hey everyone, welcome to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith, and this is, put that away. It's broken. You broke it.
Pat McDonald.